Brexit, which refers to the United Kingdom's decision to leave the European Union, has had various effects on the UK economy since the referendum in 2016 and the subsequent withdrawal from the EU on January 31, 2020. Here are some ways in which Brexit has impacted the UK economy. Trade and investment. One of the most significant areas of impact is trade and investment. The UK's departure from the EU has resulted in changes to trading relationships and increased trade barriers, including the end of the free movement of goods and services between the UK and EU. This has led to increased costs, delays, and uncertainty for businesses, particularly those that relied heavily on trade with the EU. Some companies have faced challenges with supply chains, increased administrative burdens, and changes in regulations, which have affected their competitiveness and profitability. Economic growth. There are differing views on the impact of Brexit on the UK's economic growth. Some studies suggest that the uncertainty and disruption caused by the Brexit process, as well as potential long-term changes in trade and investment patterns, could negatively affect economic growth in the UK. However, there are also arguments that Brexit presents opportunities for the UK to establish new trade relationships with countries outside the EU, which could offset any potential negative impacts. Foreign direct investment, FDI. The UK has traditionally been an attractive destination for foreign direct investment, FDI, but Brexit has raised concerns about the future of FDI flows into the country. Some businesses have delayed or scaled back investment plans due to uncertainty surrounding Brexit, and there have been reports of companies relocating operations or investment away from the UK to other EU member states or countries. Employment. There have been concerns about the impact of Brexit on employment in the UK. Some industries, such as agriculture, construction, and hospitality, have relied on EU migrant workers, and changes in immigration policies after Brexit could potentially affect labour supply and workforce dynamics. However, the full impact on employment is still uncertain and will depend on a range of factors, including future trade agreements, domestic policies, and economic conditions. Currency and financial services. The uncertainty around Brexit has also affected the value of the British pound, which has experienced periods of volatility since the referendum. Currency fluctuations can impact businesses engaged in international trade and can affect the cost of imported goods and services. Additionally, there has been uncertainty surrounding the future of the UK's financial services sector, which has been closely integrated with the EU. Some financial institutions have relocated or scaled back operations in the UK to maintain access to the EU market. It's important to note that the full impact of Brexit on the UK economy is still evolving, and it will likely take time to assess the long-term effects. The outcome will depend on a range of factors, including the UK's future trade agreements, domestic policies, global economic conditions, and business strategies. The UK government and businesses continue to navigate the changing landscape and adjust to the post-Brexit environment.